you cannot handle real work, reality talk, 80+ language, simply skip the video.
So, very quickly, what are we gonna do now? Well, nice question. Another train with me video. What are we gonna do? I think between around 10-kilometer run, but we're gonna take 5 calisthenic spots, and on each calisthenic spot I will do 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. If I don't forget, maybe I'll put a link here in the description. You know, I always have a structured way. So on the 30th of September I did the 20-kilometer run. Next run will be 25, but this run will be in combination with calisthenics, and the calisthenics is always the non-negotiable every day. Let me tell you this, yesterday I did around 500 500 push-ups, but then all variations, 9 different variations, but all my exercises are structured and mainly focused. I'm gonna say this because I constantly think, where is my unique point? Is everything so unique? Let's say a little bit more different than most people. Mine structure is always built on how can I build a stronger mindset. So now I'm in Sofia, Bulgaria. It is raining, and there are not a lot of people training on the calisthenic spots, but I also need to, I already figured out a route to keep also, to not go against my own thinking. So what do I mean with this? I always, because I was, Mall Sofia is over there, we're over here in the Holy Trinity Park, Sofia, Bulgaria, but I want to go to Lublin, which is on the other side, and I never would like to go back somehow. You know, that is always, I don't know what it is, something mentally, maybe something to squeeze out. But today I'm gonna start over here in the Holy Trinity Park. Probably there's not a lot of people. Then we run to the next calisthenic spot. Again, 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. The dips and the pull-ups. Then the next calisthenic spot, and then see what I can squeeze out. Maybe I will go over the 10 kilometers. But the plan is at the moment do around 10. And I want to stick to it. And I squeeze out the calisthenics thing. So I got an all over body exercise. And next to that, the runs. You know what? I did a lot of research about the running. But there are a lot of very professional runners. They run very great. Jealous about it? Admirable? Yes, very admirable. But what I also noticed, they are very busy with the food. And what I also noticed, they run in mostly, at least the guy that I'm following, constantly in the perfect weather conditions. Constantly, the majority of his videos, what I noticed. The thing is, that is all great, but my videos are all about sharpening your character, you know, do things that other people don't do, so you can accomplish more in life outside the normality. What is normal, I also don't know. I'm 46, almost 47 within 2 months. Anyway, besides that, I'm doing everything to keep up the pace, always above, let's say, the mediocre people. Is this to talk down on anybody? No, I am now doing also something else on the side, which is rebuilding my website .combaron.com. I'm giving away all the strategies that I'm using to actually live a life of freedom, doing everything from the phone. I'm giving everything away. For a couple of days ago, a guy, 40+ guy, he comes to me and he says, yeah, I'm considering to do business because I would go nuts on him on my job. The thing is, what does that mean? There's so many levels to the game. What do you mean with a business? Self-employed? So you're going to be a slave of yourself? You don't want that. I'm giving you strategies of freedom. That's what you want. You don't want to set up an office, run around in a suit, lick ass, get a couple of business partners who are actually more lazy than you. I'm saying this again with all the respect, been there, done that. I started selling door-to-door my bicycle cleaning service when I was 11, and in between I failed a lot. And now at the moment, the last time that I lost everything, if you watch my vlogs for the first time of this video, you see my face, you hear my voice. I lost 3 times everything in my life. The last time was 41, was under very interesting circumstances. Definitely that story will pop up once of along the way of my thousands of vlogs that are on the way. I got at the moment hundreds of videos over on this channel, I think 1100 something. But the thing is, at one point when everything pops up or blows up, and then a lot of people can live a life of freedom. Go to my website, but it's not online at this moment yet, still in development. Everything will be for free. By the way, is there a little snake in the grass? Yes, all the videos are unlisted, so you have to go to the website to watch those videos which are about strategies. Over there I talk about strategies more in depth. Also when it's about mindset, so I can go a little bit more willy-vanilly. Over here, let's say that in the public thing, I keep it a little bit more humane, so not a lot of people get stepped on their toes and say, oh, I hate this guy. But of course I understand. People, a lot of people also say, yeah, it's good when people start hating you because then you polarize. You know what? Maybe, but I don't have the confidence yet. So anyway, like I said, I'm never saying anything to disrespect anybody. I just want to stimulate the few people on this planet who want to do more than the average Joe or Jane. And like I said, this one guy, he says, I want to start doing business because I would go nuts on my job if I have to start working, blah blah blah. The thing is, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm giving you those guidelines to figure out what you want to do. And I'm not talking about that you're gonna run around in a suit leg ass and think, yeah, now I'm gonna be a millionaire, or I make 1 or 2 millions at the end, and still you're stuck to your own business because it's not a business, it's just your own job that you bought. That is the danger. A lot of people think they're running businesses, but they're falling asleep on their own place of business because they lose interest. One very simple example, and then I stop talking because I need to start running because I'm getting a little bit chilly billy. The thing is, one guy, he started a liquor store. I asked him to put a 2-liter bottle in the fridge. I texted him and he put a bottle of water. So how involved are you with your business? You understand what I mean, where I'm going with this. Then you're not involved in the business. Anyway, you don't want that. You want to find your purpose. You want to find something that keeps you awake at night, and that you end up, maybe like me, 46, hyped up, just running wild. And especially when the other people don't do things like this. And everything what I'm saying is about character building. So when you walk into the room, that people feel a little bit like uncomfortable, like, whoa, shit, I think I should do something with my life. And it's not to look down or talk down on people, not at all. Anyway, first calisthenics spot, and let's do start with the 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and I'm only doing the dips and the pull-ups. Normally I do the pull-ups with the dips with the knee raises, pull-ups with the knee raises. Now, because I'm doing probably around 10 kilometers, we do only for now then, and maybe at the end I will do more, but this is just the baseline that I want to do. So this is the calisthenics spot. Next clip, I just do speed up because otherwise you fall asleep. We don't want that. Anyway, so turning on the running app so you can follow me, or we connect with each other when you start running. So Adidas running up, but of course now we do quickly 5 dips, no, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times dips, and then 1 time, 2 times, you understand, and then the pull up, and then we run to the next calisthenics spot, and again and again, and probably do 5, but let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna speed up this clip, obviously. have to warm up a little bit. That's why I'm doing swinging my arms like this. And in one way I'm too impatient for it. So now 3 times, 3 times, 4 times, 4 times, 5 times, 5 times. And then we move on to the next calisthenics spot, and let's see. I see, and this is the thing about, I'm always a big believer in, you know, oxygen. Everything needs to have oxygen. You know, you can go to the gym, you train this, you train that, but then you bump and jump a little bit up and down on the treadmill. You know what? If you stand on the side, the treadmill will keep on going. You know, you will keep the kilometers. I believe in concrete, rubber, steel. That was working. Anyway, I'm not like try to look down on the gym people, but to take a look around in the gym, right? You look around, most people play with the phones. Yeah, I'm recording too now, haha, joke is on me. But the thing is, hey, especially now when the weather also with -10, you can watch some of the videos I'm walking half naked around, because I built that stamina, I built that character, and also makes you feel very, very good. You know, when it's about the gym, this is my thought about this, and this is not to look down on anybody who goes to the gym, but for me, my videos are about character building. So what I think, to make a little bit of distinguish, or you know, separate the genders, women need a little nest. You know, they want to be cozy. That's why they go to the gym. Men, they're out in the field hunting, you know, build that character. They need to run. You know, I always say, if you're not capable to run 10 kilometers and still beat up a guy, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you don't have this tank, this gas in the tank, you have to consider things. And it's not about fighting. Also think about this. Try to think it like this. Assume you have children. Assume. The thing is, they're in a burning building, 8 or 9 stories high. And then of course some people say, yeah, my instinct will kick in and I will do it. Well, trust me, you're not gonna run 9 stories high and then with your children on your shoulders. You're not gonna do this. That is all nice, and this mama bear stories, that's all nice. That those are very rare stories. The same rare stories when people say, yeah, you can keep smoking weed and get extremely rich. There's only one person that I know, or know, that we all know, Snoop Dogg. And the thing is, how many other people are very, very, very extremely successful? Are they smoking weed the whole day? No. Those people are simply rare. And we're not rare. Nobody's unique, nobody's special. This is the thing. We got all nature, we got the earth to run on. Not everybody has calisthenics things, but the thing is, that's why I'm also now recording. Yesterday, I did over 500 push-ups and blah 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 while I was working on the servers and updating blah blah blah, all kind of stuff, everything via the phone. Nobody can ever see me working on a laptop, because everything is my character building, full freedom. If I want, I can work here over in the rain, which I'm not gonna do. I got this water packet for $1.50 from the Jumbo commercial. Anyway, I'm not affiliated with anything, but where was I? I don't know. Let's finish this. How many did I do actually? 3 times? Let's go, no, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and then simply move on. So 3 times, and if you've watched my training videos, everything is very structured. Why? Simply because character building. Next to that, I don't believe in, you know, do everything willy-nilly, then you become this typical guys, huge shoulders, very tiny legs, or the other way around, big hips like a bowling pin. You know, I don't know, you understand what I mean. I believe building an aesthetic physique with a mindset that is even stronger than how you look on the outside. Anyway, 4 times. So there was the 4 times. Now we go to 4 times pull-ups, and then we go to run to the other thing. And I'm now actually thinking like this. See, it's not that I'm constantly changing my mind, but I think about a better way. So now I'm gonna run to another calisthenics spot. Then I will start like this: 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. Then I go to another calisthenics spot, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And then the last one, I think I'm gonna do 4. And then like this, still structured, putting gas in the tank, because you won't have gas in the tank, right? You know, you don't want to walk around. Oh, and also with those testosterone people, you know, all nice, all beautiful, doesn't build character in my opinion. Of course they get a little bit this roid rage, you know, they're tough. Trust me, if I have to chase one into the mountains for 10 kilometers, he gassed out. And guess what's happened then? The thing is, it's not about destroying people, but I'm giving you this extreme example so you understand what I mean with gas in the tank. Why won't you have gas in the tank? Also, to think fast. Oxygen, your brain needs oxygen, everything needs oxygen. So let's do first 4 times this one. Oh, my hands are a little bit freezing. Oh. So now we go to the 5 times. Like I said, my hands are a little bit cold, but you know what? Now the game starts. You know, and that's also something. Also, yeah, and yeah, not the yesterday, but the day before, when I did the 20 kilometers, I'm trying to fuel myself with a lot of water. I'm taking extra salt, Himalayan salt. I don't do nothing special, but I started focusing a little bit more on to keep my body hydrated, you know, so you can do longer runs, especially because now the next one will be 25 kilometers from the Vitisjar mountain, so 25 kilometers, then I run around Sofia. Anyway, let's do for the 5, and then we're gonna move, because I also get a little bit cold, and also this talking also consumes a little bit more energy. And in case you think, yeah, no, but you don't go fucking nuts. You know what? There's many times that I don't film and I just enjoy the weather. Rain, snow, summer. You know, you can be a beautiful weather training guy. Of course, beautiful. Look at their physique, listen how they speak. Everything speaks for themselves. Character is not built from the outside. You can hear it, you can feel it. You need to feel when somebody walks in, wow, damn it. He doesn't even have to open his mouth. And it's not about intimidation. People who try to intimidate you, people in suits with a lease car, and or anabolic people who walk into the room, all nice, short term. Never underestimate the fact, never underestimate the term short term. Boost, best, and it always reveals when they walk alone, you know. I also have always this strategy, right? Meeting new people 30 minutes earlier, see them walking alone, how they look like, how they're engaging with the world, and especially when there's some couple of homeless people around, see how they treat them, give a little bit of attention, you know, ask how they're doing. Anyway, 5 times, move. Okay, great. So let's start the run, and every time I will put it on a pause. So start running.
15.
Here we go, and now the suffering starts.
10.
You know, this was nothing. I know. Okay.
5. 3, 2, 1.
I'm actually
Activity started.
so happy with the rain bag that I actually bought in the summer. So you know, I also talked about this morning, every single thing that I own in the physical world has a function. I don't own anything that has no and I don't have a lot of material stuff, huh? Everything is in the cloud, .com. And the thing is, I want you to be also in a position that you have all the freedom which can be done. And it's not only for normal people who want to escape the normal job, also business people with small businesses, small budget, they can do everything from the phone while you play now maybe on the social media, scrolling mindless, because you're bored out of your mind, from your self-employed job. Anyway, let's move. Let's start. Arrived at the other calisthenics spot. Put the camera, dips, pull-ups over here. So I think here's a good spot. Anyway, my mind told me, yeah, but you could run a little bit further so you can heat up a little bit more. Totally true. But you know what? We don't. Well, I have to stop the run. The running app. Shit. See, now it actually starts. Thing is getting cold. Come up with all kind of stuff in my mind. But that's the character building part. That's what I enjoy. Pause.
Activity paused.
So let's get into this. So we do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we simply continue the fucking run. Now at the moment I think we do 1.5 kilometers. The other calisthenics spot is actually 2.5 kilometers, no, maybe 2 kilometers from here. So 5 times. 5. So like I said, dips, pull-ups, 5 times, now 4 times, and then we keep on running. Or continue running. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, I almost wanted to do 5, but don't. Like I also say, when you start with anything, running or whatever, just stick to the thing that you're gonna do this till the day you die. There are people who tell me, I do 10 kilometers. How many times? 7 days a week? Then it's admirable. 1 time per week? You better don't do anything. When it's about character building, of course, if you run 1 time per week, 10 kilometers, still 40 kilometers a month. But okay, just a sec. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, things need to be done daily, and it's better to do less, in my opinion, as long as you do something every day that you don't want to do. You know, like I mentioned once, and I'm mentioning it now again, when it's about fitness bros, I don't know. The thing is, once I posted, you know, I'm not into hair. If you watch my vlogs, I cut out all my vices, all kind of normal people entertainment. I don't do anything enjoy things, enjoy for the masses. I don't watch football, I don't do anything like this. I don't watch television. So I made one post in one gym bro group, and they went totally bananas. Now think about this. If you have an incredible strong character, strong attitude, do you think that you're gonna send all kind of negativity to a guy who actually cut out the last vice, one of the last vices of his life last year? Last year I watched 35 minutes of TV. Those people in the gym bro group, they went totally fucking nuts. They were, you know, they felt stepped on their toes. What does that say about character and attitude? And between those comments, there were also people who were personal trainers. I checked out the thing, who are they? Some people also did not look anything that they actually go to the gym. But the thing is, negativity comes always from bottom feeders. But what I do believe this, when it's about personal trainers, they tell the world, or they have some sort of authority position which they love to exploit, but that's another thing. And I'm not saying that all of them, but you know, if you look down on other people, you have time for negativity. In the first place, you don't know anything about suffering, you never got humbled down, and the thing is, you're gonna vibrate it to your clients. Well, nice attitude. Okay, 3 times. Three, pull up. Right? If your attitude is shit, you know, like I always say, you could a pig or a suit on a pig, but it's still a pig. And that sounds horrible, but when you watch my vlogs, everything is about reality. And when you live in this space of reality, as close as possible, not, I think I said this yesterday, if everybody on this planet would be as real as possible to the people around them, but especially to themselves, I think more than 50% of the couples that do exist at the moment, they would split up. Why? Because for the first time they would speak from the heart and also do what they want. Not because other people say, this is what you have to do, that's what you have to do. We know each other for such a long time, so we attach to each other, we don't challenge each other anymore. So this is what life is. And in the meantime, they talk about, oh, the old ball and chain is calling me. The thing is, every time when I had longer term relationships and or any kind of short term relationship, I never talk about people like this. Never. And then other people, other weak people might say, yeah, but Alan, that's a saying, and I don't mean it like this. No, there you go again. So you say things that you don't mean. Think about how the way you speak is how you feel. Whether it's a joke or not, whether it's somewhere swirling in your subconscious, you speak it. When you speak something, it is in here. It's in over here. And if it's not from you, then it's maybe from the people around you, because then it's accepted that you speak like this. And never, and then again, I'm not saying something negative, but look at the people. I always say like this: would the CEO of blah 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 speak the way you would speak? Maybe comment on other people's negativity. Oh, look at this beer belly, look at this. No, look first at the total picture, the character, and expressing negativity. And again, what I am doing is making you aware. I'm not judgmental to the people who do, but I don't believe that it's the right character to prosper in life the way I think is possible, and that's the way I live. I have a very colorful palette of people of different levels of society, but it's also genuine connection. That's another thing. I talked about this another time. Anyway, I have to do the 2 times. You understand, my vlogs go to training and speaking, and in the meantime, you know, I'm trying to, you know, in my vlogs I always say everything is unedited and raw. I want to stick to that, so that's why I clip. So, and because I'm filming this with the GoPro, it goes into the cloud, and in the cloud I can very quickly edit. But when the videos are above 4 gigabytes or 10 minutes, then I cannot edit in the cloud. So that's why I'm doing it like this. So 2 times dips, 2 times pull-ups, 1 time dip, 1 time pull-up, and then run again. Okay. 1, 2. And this is now we get excited. Now I'm also getting a hyped up, huh? One and hoppa. Done deal. We're gonna move. So a little bit on the road. So this is how it looks like when you're running in the rain. See, that's what I always love. You know, the more rain, the more snow, the less people. At least the training people. They go all to the gym to be warmer. Not everybody. But you know what? We're doing this every single day. Beautiful, right? But like I said, yesterday I worked on videos for the push-up thing. So you got 9 corners. So we got the diamond push-up, wide and normal, but also front and back. But I will explain that very soon in a video. Yesterday I had to go into this because I was a little bit forced. I had to do hosting work on the server, and then I had a little bit to stay inside because I need a little bit more concentration, because you know, normally I'm every day outside exploring Sofia, and in the meantime working on my phone. And the thing is, not exploring Sofia, thing is 16 years ago, okay, for the first time there's not a lot of things to explore anymore. The thing is, just a little bit of view. Okay? We keep on running, keeps you warm, and now we're over here in the West Park, Zapadin Park, Sofia, Bulgaria. Here we go. Another feeling that I'm addicted to. You know, running in the rain cleanses the spirit. And that's one sentence from one of the 10 scrolls of the book named The Greatest Salesman, from OG Mandino. And maybe I pronounced the name wrong, but I talk a lot about this book multiple times. The thing is, that book contains 10 scrolls that can shape your character, your subconscious, in a beautiful way. I'm not gonna get into this now because I want to focus on the fucking run. I mean, the freaking run. So let's go right. And the thing is, this is beautiful. It's fucking raining. Everybody needs to hide, be comfy. And you know what we do? We grow character, mindset, a resilient mindset. That is great. For what though? I'm gonna tell you exactly. For example, besides the fact that most people think that business is being self-employed and slave away, no. Real business is about setting up structures, automations that bring you cash in return for the least amount of effort. And the thing is, those strategies are possible and attainable for everybody, and I make them available because I give away everything for free. The only thing that I'm asking is to share the posts on my website. The only thing I'm asking, and you can change your life. Well, that sounds promising though, huh? How do I know if it's true? Well, you see me talking about or walking to my office, you see me complaining about my working for my master. No, that's proof. Lamborghinis will come later. Anyway, I will go way much more in depth about everything along the way. Let's focus on the run now a little bit, because I have to save a little bit air. Entering Now we already entered the neighborhood, Lulin, and we just, you know, we do a little bit extra. Let's see how much battery. Oh, wait a minute, 56% battery. So I will start talking, or stop talking so much and focus on the training. So, quick view, 55%. Damn it. Anyway, didn't anticipate on this with external battery. Whoa, holy moly. I'm coming feet. Whoa, whoa. Wild kuutje. Dank. A little bit, you know, surroundings. Almost at the next calisthenics spot. I actually skipped a few, but I will do those on the way back in the west part. Okay, we now entering the next calisthenics spot. And guess what? Nobody. And guess what? Most people also probably at work. And guess what? Not necessary. Because if you go to my website after a few days, you don't have to go anymore. Anyway, let's take a look at my kilometers. Hey, so you know I'm not operating in the bullshit area. Let's see how many kilometers at the moment. Then I'm gonna pause it. It's obviously not gonna be the best run, but you know, 10 kilometer calisthenics. Oh, 4.48. Activity paused. I actually turned the resolution of the camera now to 4K. How can I do this to film this? Is it actually important? I think I don't know where to hang it. It's on a magnetic mount. Oh yes, maybe like this. Oh yeah, okay, that seems to work. It's very far away. No, let's don't waste too much time on this. Wait a minute. I think both. So I can get the dips and the pull-ups. Okay. We're gonna do actually now we're gonna do 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Oh, haha. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. We go for 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Come on down. Go. 1, 2, 3. We're going for 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 pull-ups. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Okay. 5. And then we continue running. And also to take a little bit of break, but also to say something. You can see, you know, I don't do hundreds of pull-ups in one session, but trust me, I feel it on my lungs. Yes, of course, Alan, but that's because you're 46. Well, good for you. But the thing is, or good for me, the thing is, you do feel it. You know, I did almost 5 kilometers. Now I'm gonna do the 5 dips, 5 pull-ups, and then another 5 kilometers at least, probably. Yeah, because I also have to get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the pull-ups, and not the classic. No, I never mention names, but there's one celebrity guy, movie star, big movie star. He said he could do over 50 pull-ups on one kind of show with some blonde hair woman. And the thing is, if you watch that video, those pull-ups are not pull-ups, eh? And that there is a difference between pull-ups. Do I do the most perfect pull-ups? No, I just put the chin over the bar, not like the usual thing, the chest, palm to the bar, but now we just keep on moving, just mental. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, one more, easy work. Oh. Come on, fucking easy work. Now we go to the fucking other one. So over here, Lulin, let's go to the next one. Move. Oh yeah, and let's listen. Resume.
Activity resumed.
Here we go, people. Beautiful. Damn it. Okay, you know, it's also actually the perfect combination, huh? The calisthenics plus the runs keeps you warm, but also putting that extra gas in the tank, huh? Extra gas. We're passing now the 5 kilometers, and over there, Lulin Park, Lulin Beach. You know, we're gonna turn around and then we go back to the Airbnb. But along the way, we simply just keep on with fucking calisthenics. And that's it. Yeah. You know, my mind actually said, let's skip this one. It said, this little tiny voice that everybody has. But you know what? I'm not gonna skip it. You know what I'm gonna do over here? Only 5 times dips, 5 times pull-ups. And then I go to the next one because we got a few spots to go, and I want to, let's say it like this, not to get, because I need to wrestle a little bit about my legs. Anyway, excuses, no, just adapting. And the other one will be, let's see what we're gonna do over there. So first over here, let's see where I can mount the thing. See, the longer the run also takes, the longer you're into something, you know, things start to play with your mind. And this is of course great. Just a sec. Okay, quickly, I have to stop my running app because I decided this. We're gonna do the freakishly. Now I need to do 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time, and then we continue. That's how it's gonna work. Pause.
Activity pause.
5.66 kilometers we're in. Now we're gonna do this quickly. I think I got the battery on the GoPro, and then maybe I'm gonna beat down the quality of the video. Anyway, so I need to hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Okay, let's do neutral grips. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the neutral grips. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 times. The dips. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, I did 5. Not good. Because that messes up a little bit the thing, but okay. 5 times dips, 4 times neutral pull-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now see, now the rest also gets empty of wet. See, that is all character building, people. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 pull-ups, neutral grip, little bit swingy, swingy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 2 times dips. Go. 1, 2, 2. Come on. 2 pull up. Come on, easy work. 1, 2. Easy work. Let's see how much battery we get. 41. Ay. Anyway, 1. 1 dip, 1 pull up, and then move. I actually want to say hi over here, but I don't want to get cold. 1. That's it. So now we're gonna move. We're gonna close this clip, and as you can see, it's only 4 minutes. So if you do something like this on a daily basis, you know, only 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, or the other way around, you're good. Wait a minute. So upside down Lulin Park. I don't know what, Lulin Beach over there. I love Lulin. Ciao for now, Lulin. I'm go back. Now I'm going to the calisthenics spot around Vardar metro station. I decided to say quickly hello because, yeah, you can't say quickly hello. Oh, sorry. Almost get hit by a car. Doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't. So we keep on moving fast. Just say very quickly hello. Let's see if he's over here. I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe not. Rusty. He wasn't over there. Anyway, you know, that's about life, right? You only live once. If I would have not done it, it would swirl in my head. Anyway, battery reaches its end, so I need just to focus on the run. And I think the last calisthenics spot. So, and then we did 10 kilometers, and then the last calisthenics spot, that would be number 4, I think. Okay, ciao for now. 6 kilometers and actually 4 calisthenics spots. So I was mistaken. I thought 3 calisthenics spots. But anyway, everybody makes a mistake. It's not on purpose. Not at all. Lulin, we're still over here. Whew. It's good. It's good. Now it starts. And now it starts. Nice. 6 kilometers, 4 calisthenics spots. Whew. A little bit water. Splitter. We're 7 kilometers in. Now running over here Now, almost entering Zapadin Park or West Park, Sofia, Bulgaria, and we're gonna do over there, I think, another 5, and then we're gonna end with 6 in Vardar metro station as the last one. Whew. So you know, this is the part you build a little bit character, right? Just a little bit, not too much. It's nice. Almost the fucking 8 kilometer. My fingers are actually very cold, but it doesn't matter. Over here, West Mall, and we're gonna enter Zapadin Park. Beautiful, right? Hoppa. Beauty, another beauty arriving on the horizon. So I'm actually thinking again, do the 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. Seems to be easier. Am I trying to make it as easy as possible? Maybe at the moment I am. Weak ass mofo that I am. But the thing is, number 5. 100% correct, number 5. Anyway, let's see where we can hang the camera. At the moment, very quickly, 8.02 kilometers, easy work, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next calisthenics spot, and then we end up with 10 kilometers. 5 dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, there's also something mentally about it, you know, when you do the way I explain, you know. Anyway, let's go first for the 5 pull-ups. Come on, easy work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, see, now you go down 4 and then 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. And that is so satisfying, because that's what you want, right? Quick wins. If you focus and you start working out and you say, oh, next month I want to lose 15 kilos or whatever. The thing is, think about the short wins. And I do believe the way I train, first of all, give you short endorphins in your brain, because now I'm going for the 4. I'm a little bit relieved, to be very honest. Yes, and then 3, easy, and then go to the next one, calisthenics spot, and in the end 6 times, 6 calisthenics spots, you know. So 1 time, and that means plus, then the second time is 3, 6, 10, and that's a total of 15 at actually every calisthenics spot. So 15 times 6, 60 is 90 exercises, plus the 10 kilometer, nice all over body exercise. Bam, in the pocket. And you know what? Tomorrow again. But tomorrow I'm going to do something else. But anyway, let's finish this. What was I actually? 5 times, oh, 4 times. I am actually, let's check the battery. 31. I think we can do this. Come on, 4 times. Hup. Easy work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 pull-ups. And that's so nice. You only have to do 3 after this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy work. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, little bit. I feel it in my arms and also in my fingers. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, come on. 3. And now it's easy. 2 times. Easy work. Up, okay. 1, 2. Always a little bit stretch out thing, right? You also see a lot of those people like half. 1, 2, 3, I did 100. Okay, good for you. And of course, everybody has their own purpose. I want to have the longer looking muscles, not this cropped up, you know, snowball rolling off the hill kind of type body. With all the respect, everybody has their own choice, of course. But I'm 1m74, not the tallest guy, and also not the smallest. But the thing is, you know, with this height, you don't want to be. Anyway, 2 times pull up, and then 1 time dip, 1 time pull up. Cut, 2, 1, 2, easy work, 1 time. Oh, stretch those fuckers. 1, easy work, easy work. Up, and boom. Okay, another one. Let's finish the run. And again on the 5 minutes. I think everybody has 5 minutes, you know, only to do this set. 1 time 2 times blah, blah, and if you do that 1 time 2 times 4, 4 times 4 times 3 times blah, 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 and then you got, you know, a whole set. Anyway, this is Zappanen Park, the outside. We go through the inside. I want to keep a little bit battery to film a little bit the last round. Entering the park. Let's take, and I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around the camera so you can see behind me. It's Zappanen Park, and we go over here. Is another calisthenics spot, but we're not going to this one because the last one I want to do some body shots so everybody can see. And it is never to brag, you know, I'm 46, almost 47, just to inspire people, maybe motivate people, the 40 pluses, or maybe also the 25 pluses. You know, we're going into the last kilometers. It's nice, very satisfying, people, very satisfying. Whew. Come on, easy work. We're going a little bit uphill over here. This is always a killer, especially, yeah, it doesn't matter, actually, it always hits me in the legs, but I like it. Whew. Okay, good, we're at the top of the hill. Anyway, close the camera at all, so we got battery for the last shot. Behind me, over there it says Zappanen Park, West Park Sofia. We dive in over here. And then the last calisthenics spot, and then we're done, and then we continue with developing stuff. Over the railroad. It's also what I really like, running, roaming and running around in the city. You know, you can see and feel everything. You know, like I said, in the past I did so many kilometers every single day in the car, around 500, 700 kilometers a day. The thing is, you know, I don't have the hunger to drive a car, actually, and I really enjoy this. But of course, I drive electric car, but I use the app. Anyway, a little bit messy, doesn't matter. Hopefully not wild dogs. Anyway, muddy road, so it means we go off-road a little bit. Nice, went through the muddy, clean my shoes later on, and that's it. We're now very close to the Vardar metro station to do the last set. Come on, easy work. Whew. Splitter, it's very muddy water. Okay, look to the right, look to the left, a little bit, some kind of stream, interesting, right? Here we go, easy work, come on. Okay, look, Vardar, it says over there Vardar, and over there we're entering the last calisthenics spot, number 6, and then we're done. Easy work. I think this is the perfect balance. You know, not too less, not too much. Just very. Oh yeah. Be careful though. Don't break your hips or something else. Don't break anything anyway. By the way, think about my words. Think about my breathing. Think about my steps. A lot of thinking, people. A lot of thinking. And there it is. The blue and yellow beauty. And don't let her beauty fuel you or fool you. Like women. Just kidding. I got nothing against women, eh? Hey, 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 hey. Little bit water. Okay. Stop the clock. I mean, the running app. And then we're getting some work in over here. Let's see. Let's do this together. Huh? Let's do this together. So, wait a minute. So happy with this water bag. Lot of functionality. So let's see how many kilometers, and it's now 9.5. Woohoo! So I'm gonna try to film everything for the last round. I'm gonna do 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. That's how I'm gonna do it. But where I'm gonna do this, the dips over there, the pull-ups. Let's see. I'm gonna figure this out. How many battery will be left? Here we go. 5 times dips. Hoppa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 times dips. Let's do a little bit. So we did the 5 times dips. Now 5 times pull-ups. Let's do them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 4 time dips again. 19% battery. Perfect. Everything is perfect. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times pull up. Easy work. Everything is so easy. 4 times now the pull up. Let's do it over there. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 times pull up, and now 3 times dips. 3 times dips. Let's put in the thing. 1, 2. Yeah. Easy work. Only 3 times pull ups, and that's pretty much it. Then it's done deal for today. Finish with 1 kilometer. One, 2, 3. I actually don't know if I have to do 3. 4. I don't know. I don't remember. It's because of the talking. Okay. I think 3 times I don't know. No sooner than that. 1, 2, 3. 3. I think. Okay, 16. So 3 times pull up, 2 times dip, and then we're already done. Okay, it's getting a little bit heavier. I admit it is getting heavier, huh? So 2 times. Hoppa. 1, 2. And then 2 times pull up, and then 1. Okay, now 1, and that's it. Everything fits. 10 kilometers, almost 1 kilometer left. The battery, everything is perfectly synchronized. Okay, 1, bam, last one. Woo. So 1 pull up, and then we're really done. Oh shit, the lens. So expected. Anyway, 1 pull up. Oh, come on. Done deal. Done deal. Done deal. Another 10 kilometers. So today another 10 kilometers from Elenden, Holy Trinity Park, to Lulin. Now we're ending over here, Vardar. 6 calisthenic spots, 10 kilometers. What's the full video on YouTube? Maybe it does something with your mindset. And if not, you got a good video to watch. Anyway, take a look if you want. Okay, today another 10 kilometers. GoPro stop recording. GoPro stop recording. So today's train with me video is about 10 kilometer run, 6 calisthenic spots, where on each calisthenic spot I'm doing my daily non-negotiable regime. 6 calisthenic spots, 10 kilometers from Holy Trinity Park, Elenden, to Lulin and back, and now I'm ending my run probably in Holy Trinity Park again, because I need to finish with 1 kilometer left, 10 kilometers. Watch the video, full video on YouTube if you want, if you got time. So today's train with me video is about 10 kilometer run, 6 calisthenic spots, where on each calisthenic spot I'm doing my daily non-negotiable regime. 6 calisthenic spots, 10 kilometers from Holy Trinity Park, Elenden, to Lulin and back, and now I'm ending my run probably in Holy Trinity Park again, because I need to finish with 1 kilometer left, 10 kilometers. Watch the video, full video on YouTube if you want, if you got time. Bye bye, last calisthenic spot, and we're going in for the last kilometer. We're really now back into very close to the Airbnb, and it's done deal. Passed by the 10 kilometers, 6 calisthenics plus. Done deal. Next time, again, there's something different, but always structured and always extra gas in the tank for multiple reasons. And in my case, character building, and you know, my brain is hyperactive. Huh? This is not about being better or whatever, just better yourself every single day. And I'm showing you that it's possible for 46-year-old fucking farts like myself. Sorry for the cursing, bleep it out. Anyway, done deal. Happy, and now focusing on a cold shower, and then fresh, walking around on slippers, sweatpants, and get to work. And then later on, let's see, it's still early, I don't know what time it is, also don't want to take a look now. Elenden, and another train with me video. And if you liked it or hate it, just leave a comment. And for all those 40 pluses who are around us, surrounded by other 40 pluses that say be careful with this, be careful with that, yes, you always need to be careful, but don't listen too much. Trust me, if you constantly get impregnated, or I don't know what, you know, people surround you with all kind of things that pull you down, you might say, no, that's not for me. But if you listen to it every single day, it's not good for your mindset, especially if you want to, you know, go a little bit outside the normality. And that's why I'm over here for you. So watch my stuff, subscribe, and once the website is back online, you can just watch the free strategies. You can do it from the phone. You're anyway playing with your phone, so please help yourself out, get a lot of freedom for yourself, get healthy, and contact me. Let me know how you're doing. I genuinely care about humanity, and I mean this. And it's not about, oh no, I have to lick ass to get more views. No, I really mean what I'm saying. Well, I arrived at the Airbnb. Ciao for now.